Hello and welcome to Shower Party episode 44.
Hey, 44.
The number of number off of the greatest president ever. Am I right?
Hop out the 4-door with a 4-4. Your dad, isn't he 44?
No.
Oh,
He's 53.
yeah. You were just supposed to go. You were just supposed to go. Yeah.
Are you gonna hit the Wendy's 4 for 4? Is that what you're gonna say? I'm Liam Salvage.
Oh, Wendy's faux.
What's your name?
Faux show faux. They call me Brandon. Hey.
What? Nice to meet you.
Hey, great to see you. Meet you, sir. Hey.
It's crazy that you met me in my bedroom so that we could. And then you were like, "Hey, let me hop on that mic real quick."
Yeah. Wait.
I got some bars to spit. Let me get on that mic.
I thought this was an interview.
No, hit some bars. Hit it.
Yeah.
This is a rap podcast.
Yeah. Let me bring that back. Hop out the 4-door with a 4-4. Your dad is 44, chilling in the corridor. And when you see him, you better tell him, I'm gonna spin his jaw. Yep.
All right.
That's me. That's all me right there. All right. What a awful way to start. Gotta be the worst. Gotta be the fucking worst.
Our hater's gonna love that.
Dude, yeah, our hater.
I don't even want to acknowledge him. I want him to continue to hate himself for watching this.
Okay, but shower party hater.
Shout out to Shower Party hater.
Shout out to him, man. Keep it up. Keep doing your thing.
Shout out to all our haters.
Are all one of them. One dedicated one. Probably more, but we at least have him for sure. He's dedicated.
Good news for the hater. I almost died on Wednesday.
Dude, what?
It was a near-death experience.
Holy shit.
I know.
You almost died, dude?
Good news for the haters.
Dude, you almost died?
I almost died.
What?
It was an open mic scenario.
Okay.
You know how those go?
Holy shit, yeah.
Just people going up, straight bombing.
Right, but like,
people were going
not
up.
literally. Uh-huh.
And close too.
Oh my God.
And this one fella named Richard M. Teskey.
Oh no.
The school shooter of the bunch.
Oh God. Okay.
At the age of 50 years old, he almost pulled a school shooting outside of school.
He had a gun on him?
Which is the saddest. If you're going to pull a school shooting scenario and be 50 years old, that's pretty embarrassing.
That is kind of embarrassing.
To be
honestly.
50 years old and almost shoot up a place.
Like if it's a kid who's in high school, like we can kind of understand.
He's a martyr.
Well, no, not the shooter. The shooter is not.
He's a martyr and will go down in history as a cool guy.
But I feel like in high school you got like a lot of hormones going. Like you're stuck in there. Like everybody hates everybody. Like I feel like we almost understand that a kid could be driven to that, but a 50-year-old man,
and it's cool.
Okay, it's not cool.
It's
man.
cool when you're in high school to shoot up a school.
It's not cool, dude. It's not cool.
But then when you hit like 25,
everybody is not doing it.
When you hit 25, then it's not. It goes downhill.
Okay, I'd say 18 is too old, probably.
No. You have a cool 7-year period where it's like, okay.
It doesn't matter how old.
It's like,
just don't do it.
It's like when you see a 23-year-old at prom, you're like, damn, that guy's cool, right?
There is always that one guy who comes back and you're like, man, you got to move on, please.
That 23-year-old's fucking a 16-year-old? How cool is that?
God, I wish I want to be like him when I grow up.
He's like a school shooter. He's 2 years off from being weird.
Well, he's doing some shooting, that's for sure.
Oh, he's doing some illegal shooting as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both shootings are illegal. One's worse than the other. It's up to you to figure out.
Yeah, that's on you to make the call, honestly. I won't put you in a boxer.
Yeah, Richard M. Teskey.
So you're at an open mic. Let me get this. Let me get this straight. You're at an open mic. Mm-hmm. A guy pulls out a gun.
No. It's
okay.
I thought.
Okay. Yeah.
Before you start putting holes through this shit, let me say the whole story because it's a fun story.
So you almost died. You barely dodged a bullet, right?
So
it shot the beer glass beside you. You shit your pants.
Let me go on.
Okay. Yeah. Go on.
So I was at an open mic. There's a guy, Richard M. Teskey. He goes every Wednesday.
Yes.
Bombs.
Mm-hmm.
Bombs.
Not literally. Yes.
Sometimes he gets lucky and people laugh at him.
Every time I go.
He's never.
Every time I go.
It's fine. I don't think he can use the internet.
He might shoot you after this.
He might.
If he ever
I hope
sees
so.
it.
Do you know how funny that would be?
That would be pretty funny, but don't do it. Don't let him get you like that, man.
Imagine you having to set up a memorial fund. Do you know how funny that would be?
That would be pretty funny.
Guys, we need a memorial fund for Liam's parents to pay for his funeral.
Here's the thing. If you did die, like, how am I going to pull any clips off your computer?
I would literally send you that, and then I deleted the message because I was like, that was kind of mean. To be like, you don't even have the passwords. How are you going to upload a shower party if I die?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm going to need, like, Yeah, can you set something up so that...
Yeah, I'll have a living trust that'll be like... It'll be a YouTube video set for a year from now, and every year I have to set it forward. But I'll be like, Brandon, the password is on the video, so you have to be real quick.
Yeah.
You gotta have notifications
and then I'll have to drive over here real quick to take down the video. Okay, yeah, change the password.
Yeah.
Okay, but if you could have that set up for me, I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Because Richard's coming for you now.
So let me set this straight.
Yeah. He has a gun. Okay, the guy
he's pointing the gun at my head.
Okay, yeah.
No, he went up there and he went on a tirade of being like, I'm retiring from open mics. You will no longer see me at this open mic. You guys will never have to deal with me again. This is the end of me here at the Funny Stuff on Wednesdays. And then he starts praying, and he says, like, I forget honestly what he said, but he was building up to be like, this is his last time ever here. And it was like, dear God. He said something, and it was along the lines of, you will never see me here again, so help me God. And then he had a long, heavy coat on, and the perfect kind of coat to hold a gun inside.
Yeah.
The perfect kind of coat to perform a mass shooting, if you will.
Yeah.
And he was praying to God, and there was one of two scenarios. I thought he was either going to shoot himself in the head on stage, which is a good move to be your last open mic.
Well,
that's a drop in the mic.
Good is a strong word. Okay, yeah.
It would have been good. It would have been so funny. Yeah. It would have been his masterpiece.
That would have been his best joke he's ever told.
That's the goal of an open micer, is to kill yourself on stage so no one can forget you.
Okay, power move.
Everybody's traumatized for comedy for the rest of their life. Whenever they set foot on a stage, they'll be like, God, I remember that guy killed himself.
Fuck, I'm getting Richard flashbacks again.
Remember that guy died doing shitty jokes? No, but then he just started yelling more about the same things over and over again, which was really building up to it.
Yeah.
And everybody was scared.
Yeah.
There was a lady comic, and she was grabbing her purse, clutching her pearls.
Oh, she was clutching her pearls?
Yeah.
Where'd you learn that one, Liam? Where'd you learn that one, huh? Where'd you learn clutching her pearls,
She's a classy lady. Sometimes it might feel like she would wear pearls.
Where'd you learn clutching your pearls, huh? You motherfucker. you got a book of slang that you can use to fit in with different crowds, you know?
I read.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you read.
But
sure.
Yeah, it was just a wild experience. If you wanna find his material, look up Richard M. Teskey on YouTube, and you'll find a couple sets.
Okay.
I recommend it. It's a limited time offer because he'll never perform again, supposedly.
Well, yeah, but the videos will probably stay up.
Yeah, but you'll never get any new material from him.
True. Yeah.
He said afterward he did say that he would come back to headline if the owner offered him.
Okay, so this was all just really a threat.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So he builds up all this bullshit, right? And then he's just like, okay, thanks.
I'll headline. Yeah. No, he gets off. He charges off stage. He's pretty angry at the end.
Okay, what is going on in this man's life?
I
gotta know.
I'm gonna be honest. It's pretty sad because he talks sometimes about him when he had maggots in his kitchen. And he talks about how nasty his apartment is. And I do feel bad when he talks about this because he just seems like he's like a hoarderish type.
Yeah.
And has a lot of mental issues.
Well, I mean...
Hey, Richard.
Get some help, man. Get some help, for sure.
Yeah.
I hope he comes back to Wednesday open
Me
mics.
too, actually.
I personally hope.
Everyone that has morals in the comedy community in Akron is like, good, thank God. But I'm like, you know how fun it'd be if he came back?
Like, do you know how cool that would be? Like, just 1 week from the entire explosion that he just performed for everybody. He just comes
back. He's like, yeah, I figured I'd come back.
He's like, I had nothing else to do. I had nothing else to do.
It's a Wednesday. Where else am I going to go?
He comes back. You guys like my set last week? I think I had some pretty good ones in there. I hope he comes back. Hey, Richard, I hope you're doing well, man.
Me too.
Every time I saw you go up, you had me cracking up. Maybe not for the right reasons, but just know I appreciated you.
It's a funny experience.
I had a good experience seeing you. Yeah. I'm disappointed nobody else will be able to have that same experience now. You know.
So how was your week?
It was good, man. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
Did a whole lot of nothing. You know that? Yeah.
A little lazy bones over here.
Yeah, a little lazy. I did go out on Saturday, like this past weekend. You know, and so I'll tell you, in Kent, I go to Kent State, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big Kent guy, okay? I know all the spots in Kent. Well, bitches love Barrio, okay?
Mm-hmm.
They love Barrio.
It's an awful establishment.
Yeah, it sucks, dude.
Let me tell you that before you...
It's $10 for a drink. I ate before I went.
Let me tell you...
I wasn't even hungry.
Before you get into the story of, like, what the actual... Well, before your story matters.
Uh-huh.
But I want to tell you my experience real quick.
Okay, I don't care,
I ordered
but
fish.
I'm going to listen. Yeah.
Bones were still in the fish. Continue.
Man.
Continue.
Was it one of the low bone fish where they got the little tiny ones in there?
Yeah, it was like...
Or was it a big... or what? You got like a...
It was tiny bones.
You got like a pig femur in your...
in my fish?
In your fish, yeah. Was it a big bone?
Small.
Oh, okay.
Kind of look like dental floss.
It's kind of like you see like animated like sticks of meat. They got the big old bone in them, you know?
Like a tomahawk steak?
Yeah.
It wasn't like that, no.
Oh.
I don't know if a fish has that kind of deal going on.
Well, yeah, it doesn't.
Have you ever seen a fish?
It doesn't. That's why I think...
What does a fish look like, Brandon?
That's why I thought it would be funny if it had one in there, because it doesn't have
Tell
those.
me, what does a fish look like?
Well, it's got like a couple of eyes, and I think it breathes. I think.
What does it breathe?
Like it gets air through in the...
Yeah.
Where is it? In the water?
How many legs does it have?
Depends on the fish, right?
Trick question. They don't have legs.
Whales.
They don't have legs. They have fins.
Whales have little like back like...
Do they have fingers?
That's like almost like
I don't know. Go ahead and continue with your...
they have feet. They have feet.
Continue
is what
talking
I'm trying
about
to say.
Barrio.
They have like feet bones or some shit. Why do they have feet bone? They're whales. I don't know, man.
They used to walk.
They used to walk on my asshole. Okay, so Barrio sucks, and pretty much I didn't have a lot more, honestly. It's just I don't like Barrio. I paid $10 for like an old fashioned, pretty much, and it was like so sweet, dude. It was like you get sweet tea at a place, like the amount of sugar and like a glass of sweet tea, they just put that in the fucking drink.
You went to a Mexican place and got an old fashioned. That might be your fault.
They advertised it. They were like, hey, this is really good.
You're in a margarita situation, and you said, let me get the most...
But I'm not having the taco. I'm not having the taco.
Let me get the most American thing that I can think of. Something that is also, if you change it a little bit, it's called a Manhattan, which is in New York. Let me change it just a little bit and get that from a Mexican establishment.
So what do you do to change it between the two?
You take away the cherries and vermouth? I don't fucking know. You just change it a little bit.
You just change it a little bit. They're very similar, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but no, I don't think that's the issue because their margaritas also suck.
I got a margarita. That wasn't bad. It was sweet, of course.
Which one you get?
I got the lime. I get lime margaritas. I'm a natural kind of guy.
That's probably the move because any other flavored ones just suck.
Any flavored margarita sucks. You got to go with lime.
That's so true.
The natural one is lime because limes can be a real thing. Blue raspberry isn't a real fruit. You can't. You can't get a blue raspberry margarita and expect it to be not super sweet.
But, it's a real fruit though.
Blue raspberry?
Yeah. You've seen on the little dum lollipops. Yeah, it's got the fruit on there. It's got the picture on the wrapper.
Huh? Never thought of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How do you think they got the picture? How do they know what it looks like?
They have root beer on there too. Is that a vegetable?
Well, no, but it's real. Root beer's real. It's a thing.
Is it?
Fuck, is it, man? How do they make root beer?
Well, is that the only reason you're pissed at Barrio?
Yeah, honestly, like the food isn't that great.
Yeah.
The margaritas suck. Mm-hmm. My drink sucked, and also it was $10. Mm-hmm. And then our waiter, my one buddy said that what's the guy who played Batman?
Michael Keaton.
One of the 10 people.
Okay, let's go. Michael Keaton,
no.
Robert Pattinson,
no. It's the Dark
Ben
Knight
Affleck.
Guy.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale. Yeah. So my buddy said that Christian Bale was one of the greatest actors of all time. And I said, bullshit, you're so dead wrong.
I don't think any actor that's good would subject themselves to having AIDS in a movie.
That's so facts. That's so facts. Any good actor would be like, I'm not taking an AIDS role.
Did he have AIDS in a movie, or was that? Am I thinking?
I was gonna take. Your
I'm
word
thinking of
for
Matthew
it,
McConaughey, but because they're like so similar.
But Matthew McConaughey is one of the greatest of all time.
No, because
okay, he's up
have you
there.
seen the roles he's had?
He's good. I haven't
AIDS
seen
victim.
That much. AIDS victim. Yeah. Yeah. So he said Christian Bale was one of the greatest actors of all time. Everybody at the table was like, "No, you're dead wrong. You're dead wrong, pal." And
yeah, I agree.
So he's like, "Yeah, but like generally, I feel like a lot of other people would agree." And we're like, "No, probably not." So we were like, okay, just ask our waiter, see what he thinks about Christian Bale.
Oh, you should have filmed him. If he got it right, you should have given him like a $10,000 or something.
No, I don't have that money.
Have you ever seen that?
I don't have that money.
You ever seen those cool YouTube? There's been great content for us. If you had 10K lying around,
pick a number 0 through 100,
and you just get, all right, you get 100 cents.
Yeah. Yeah. So he asked the waiter, and the waiter was like, I'm not sure. I might have to think about that one. Okay, he's just bullshitting us.
Yeah,
he doesn't care.
Answer
he doesn't care
at all.
But he does come back the next time, and he's like, "No, I'm not great with names. Like, I'm better with faces. But if Christian Bale is the guy I'm thinking about, he's definitely one of the best of all time." But we're like, you gave us nothing.
Yeah, describe him.
You said I might know who he is, and if he is somebody who I'm not going to determine, like I'm not going to tell you who I think it is.
Yeah.
Like, it's just bullshit, dude. He just wanted our money. He was like, give me a good tip because I'm going to agree with you. You little bitch ass.
Would have been great if he came over and was like, oh shit, I remember him in this one movie. He, now that I think about it, I think he had AIDS in that movie.
he was the AIDS guy, right?
And now that I think about it, that's not a good role to have.
None of them thinking about AIDS as an actor.
Hey, that's the movie you go to?
AIDS actor?
I feel like you're grasping for straws if you have to get to that point in your career.
They're just going to typecast him as the AIDS guy now.
To pull the AIDS straws pretty rough. Because once you're typecast as the AIDS guy, there's only two routes you can go down. You can either be AIDS guy.
Full AIDS guy.
Or you could go sideways to Holocaust victim.
Oh.
Because you're in that weight range.
That's an option?
Yeah. Once you get into like this very, very skinny option, there's only like 4 movie roles you can truly have.
Okay, we took it from 2 to 4. You're formulating.
Yeah. I thought of more in the meantime.
Okay, yeah.
I was up, my mind's going. So AIDS, Holocaust, terrorist victim. They got them trapped.
Okay, so like they've been kidnapped.
Yeah.
By terrorists. Okay.
And meth addict.
Yeah, okay.
Which goes along with the AIDS, but they could be separate.
Okay, so I agree with like almost all of those, but like how many more Holocaust movies do you think we're going to have?
I honestly don't. It's kind of like when a new slavery movie comes out.
Yeah.
They kind of have to have a Holocaust one to even it out.
I think so. I think it's got to be like if one of the two comes out, the other one's got to follow like pretty soon after. They got to even it out. Because like whoever's gonna pick between slavery or the Holocaust,
you can't pick, so you have to even it.
Because we're like, look at how bad these things were.
Yeah,
you're gonna watch a movie that makes you so sad about how bad these things were, right?
Now that I think about it, they're probably just making these movies so we can compare races and be like, which one had it harder?
Maybe that's their total plan. They're like, learn every single thing you can about these two, just so you can pick which race is better.
And then you see the ant bully, and you're like, damn, the ants do have it worse.
The ants really do have it worse, man.
But now you think about
They've got it so bad.
Everything's so minuscule compared to ants where we step on them all day. And this kid's bullying them. Did you ever think?
That's what I'm saying. Like why do people kill insects, you know?
Do you think ant bully was a metaphor for the Holocaust?
Imagine you are like super tiny, like you're a little bug, you know?
Yeah.
And you're just happen to be by me, and you're super scared. You're just existing, man. Mm-hmm. And I just kill you.
Now here, let me sidetrack.
Imagine you weren't a bug and you're just a little human guy.
I'm not calling you a bug.
What?
I'm not calling you one. Okay, but I have a question for you. Has anyone ever compared you to a
bug? No.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying you look or act like a bug.
No. But has anyone ever?
You definitely remind me of one.
I was just curious.
No, I've never had somebody compare me to a bug.
I could just see where someone might come up with bug-like qualities that you have.
Such as? I don't know, you want to give me a little quick running list?
The way you look, the way you eat. You got little hands, and you little grimy.
you got little hands.
Like a bug.
Got nasty little hands grabbing like a bug.
Little grub. You're a little grub.
Grubs don't have hands.
In my mind, they do. They're kind of like the Mucinex commercial hands.
Oh, yeah. I'm the Mucinex guy. Thanks.
No, but it's more bug-like.
He's not bug-like enough.
He's more mucusy. You're not sluggish. You're
definitely
like a larva.
Not a slug, definitely a larva.
You're a larva with hands.
That's so cool, man. That's so cool.
No, I wouldn't say that, but I could see where someone would make that comparison.
Cool. Thank you for pointing that out.
Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought that?
No. I try not to look in mirrors, actually.
Just put your...
Okay, all right. If anything, that's...
Just don't do that in public.
No, you telling me to do that is evidence for me being giraffe-like, if anything. Because I got that long neck.
You know what? Now that I think about it, I don't see that at all.
I got that long neck. What you think about that?
I would say
actually,
bugs have long necks.
Actually, I have been called a stick bug before.
I can see that one.
Okay, yeah.
I can see where someone...
More or less accurate than larva.
I could see where someone that isn't me would make that comparison. I personally would not.
You wouldn't say that about me. I know you wouldn't, because that's so rude. That's very so rude. Demeaning to like go and be like, hey, you look like a larva. You smell like one. You eat like one. Yeah, all of that. That's really fucked up to do. And I know you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, of course. I wouldn't make fun of you like that. I would just say that I could see where someone would make that comparison, just so you're aware. Yeah. So in the future, in your future relationships, you can be aware that someone might make that comparison about you, and you can not be friends with them anymore.
Dude, you're ugly as shit and you eat weird.
Bugs are cute.
No,
bugs are cute. Sorry. Larva, have you ever seen one of those bad boys? They're cute.
They're not cute, dude.
They're so cute.
I hate, like...
You ever seen a bunch of maggots? Dude, like, they're so cute.
Like maggots? Dude, there was one time... I don't know what got into like our outside like trash can or whatever, but I like lifted the lid like I was just casually. That was
wild.
That was the weirdest burp I've ever heard.
Okay, go ahead.
What the fuck was that? What is this, Jurassic World, buddy? Are you auditioning here? Okay. Yeah, I was taking out the garbage like real casually, and I opened the lid, and there's just like full of maggots out there, and they're all crawling around. And I almost threw up, dude.
And you climbed in to be with your buddies.
That's fucked up, dude. That's fucked up.
And hung out.
Oh, sweet. What's going on, guys? I brought some food. Hold on. What's going on, guys? Are those more bug-like eyes?
No, you just gotta just make your regular expression out.
Oh my god, I hate this guy. Don't give me a little love tap. Be like, I'm just playing with you. I'm just playing. Yeah, shut the fuck up, dude. Shut the fuck up. You're negging me. Stop it. I don't like it. Yeah, so I crawled in to be with my buddies, and no, they almost made me throw up. Like I had one that like was on my hand just from opening the lid. Disgusting, dude.
If you would have thrown up in there, they would have fed for days.
That's so gross, man. That's so gross. I hate maggots and larvae.
You know what kind of looks like maggots? Rice.
Okay. You don't have to do that. Like, that's not going to stop me from eating rice. Like, I'm not going to look at rice and see them squirming, you know?
I'm just saying, next time you're eating rice, imagine them crawling around.
I'm not gonna.
I mean, just try it.
I'm not going to,
Maybe it'll get you over your fear if you're just this powerful being eating all of the maggots.
Maybe what would help is just me actually eating maggots, you know? Have you thought about that?
That's cannibalism.
Dude, I'm not a maggot, dude. Stop. I'm not a maggot.
I like how I went from a cute little larva to now just straight up maggot.
I'm not a maggot, okay? This feels just like high school. Just one letter different.
One letter different?
Dude, I'm not a maggot.
We're going down the alphabet?
Every day in high school. I'm not one, dude. Stop saying it.
Every year you get older, it's one letter down the alphabet. You were a gaggot.
I'm not a paggot, okay? My God. Yeah, so where even fucking were we? Barrio. Oh, yeah, the only other thing I wanted to say was the whole place sucks, but I like that they have bicycles on the ceiling.
I don't like that. That's not Mexican.
That's pretty cool, though.
So they have sombreros in there?
Yeah, they've got, like, the wall painted with, like, I don't know, some skeletons and, like, sombreros and stuff. I guess, is that racist? That they want the sombrero wearers?
No, it's a Mexican restaurant. They're kind of... Mexican and Asian restaurants kind of already lump themselves into, like, racisming themselves.
Do you think so?
Yeah, look at the names of Chinese restaurants.
That's
They literally name themselves names like Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
It's similar names to that. Like there's no, like, Thai or Chinese restaurant. They just, like, make everything. You get sushi, pad thai, and orange chicken all at the same restaurant.
Yeah.
It's Asian cuisine.
Pretty much. There is this one place that serves pho, you know, the Vietnamese.
Pho King.
Yeah, Pho King. Yeah, they knew what they were doing, 100%. Yeah. So you got to walk in if you want the Pho King special. You just look at that guy and you're like, give me the Pho King special. Yeah. And it doesn't feel right.
I feel like they knew English before they came here, then.
No,
I had a cheeky little joke in there.
They didn't plan it. It just worked out really well.
Do you think it was an accident?
I I find it hard to believe that you'd name a place fucking.
It's so much funnier if it's an accident.
It is, man. But
when they come over and they learn about the word.
But they're mixing king in there, so it's like obviously they know king. I feel like people know fuck before they know king.
Yeah.
Unless this is the 1000.
No, you would know
the
king.
year 1000.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know?
It would be funny if they're like, "Fuck, I didn't." There we go. I didn't know that word before.
See, like, but you're using it. I know now.
You already got the sign, and I don't. It's.
Can you do his voice?
That's what he sounds like. He learned really fast.
Oh, okay. He's just really good with accents.
Yeah. Have you ever heard like an Asian dude or like any other ethnicity try to imitate American accent?
Yeah.
It's so funny.
It is really funny, man.
Asian people widen their eyes when they do it.
They do, man. They go.
Yeah, I'll take the Chinese. I'll take the orange chicken.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. They do a good job. They do.
There.
All of them. I'm not going to name a specific country, but all of them. They just do a good job. Keep it up, guys.
Keep it up.
Keep it up. Yeah, but the bicycles on the ceiling, man.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of...
How'd they get them up there?
The only places I'm a fan of things on the walls is Cracker Barrel.
Well, it's on the ceiling, so...
It's a wall.
And also Cracker Barrel way overdoes it. You don't need that many things on the wall. You're
either going to do it and go all the way like Cracker Barrel, or you're not going to do it at all.
Dude, you don't need that many things. Have you seen the shit they put up there? It's like an old-ass washing board.
Hear me out.
It's like an old washing board, and they just put it on the wall. For what, man?
It's winter. You're at Cracker Barrel. You get snowed in. Where else are you going to get a sled at that hour?
Okay.
They got a sled on the wall. You can get home.
They're not going to let you take it down. That's the thing.
You are. And, usually you need, sleigh dogs, but there's already so many old people there that are going to die anyway. You just hook those bad boys up to the sleigh, whip them a little bit, they bring you right home.
Like I see what you're saying, but old people are the last people that I'm going to put at the front of the goddamn sleigh.
I don't care if they die.
They're not making it anywhere. And then they die, and you got to unhook them and, roll their body to the side, and you're like, all right, get the new one up here.
You're right. They're more of like a speed bump.
Yeah, it makes it so much slower.
You're right.
I'd rather push it myself. I'd rather sit there and not move an inch than let those fuckers try. I'm just not bringing them. I'm leaving them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, speaking of times that I've insulted you, like when I called your shoes gay.
Yeah. Dude, we don't have to bring it up every week.
No. This is leading into something.
I forget about it most weeks until you say something again. You know?
I think about it every night.
I don't, man. I'm blissfully ignorant.
But we made the list of gay things.
Yeah.
Number one on that list was holding an umbrella.
It is, yes.
And I was going about my day, holding an umbrella the other day. Hated every minute of it.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself...
But why? Why'd you do it?
Because I don't want to get wet.
You could have just not done it.
I didn't want to get wet. I don't have a hood on any of my jackets.
It's so much more masculine to just get wet.
But I don't have any hoods on any of my jackets.
The most masculine thing you can do is be wet. Okay, sorry, yeah. You had a thought.
Yeah, I was holding the umbrella, and I thought, what would make this infinitely cooler?
Yeah.
As if there was a sword inside.
Oh my god. Didn't we already fucking talk about this?
I don't think we did.
Yeah, we did.
I don't think so.
I think we talked about how to have a not gay umbrella. And we were like, and there's a cool sword inside of it too. Like the cane swords, you know?
I had the idea again.
Well, I'm glad it came back to you.
I had the idea, and it's such a good idea that it came back to me.
Yeah. Well, where do you get one, man? Where do you get one?
I think we have to make it.
There's got to be somebody who sells those.
We can probably take an old cane.
Yeah.
And put an umbrella on it. Okay,
so now we're mixing a sword cane with an umbrella.
That would be
a cane sword.
That would be a perfect trifecta. An umbrella that you can also use as a cane, but if shit goes down, you can pull out. You got that thing on you.
you got that thing on you. Honestly, that is pretty good.
That's a good one.
That's a pretty good one right there.
That was a good one.
I had to hold it for a little bit because I thought I could just dip under the pillow, but I had to move it. Man, that does not smell good. All right. Yeah, that is the perfect trifecta right there. I feel like it's doing a little bit. It's a little bit too much, but it's everything you need.
It's everything to make it masculine as hell.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna see that. Okay, they might see it and be like, "Wow, a cane and an umbrella, that's pretty gay." And then you pull out your sword and you're like,
what the fuck did you
just say, man?
Did you call me a maggot?
You call me a maggot, dude? I am not a little squirmy maggot, okay?
Oh, God, that does smell like shit.
Yeah, it came from my ass, buddy. Okay, from all the years of this guy would drive me to high school in the mornings, and I swear to God, he farted at least like.
It wasn't me.
It was at least like 3 times.
It wasn't
every single.
I told you
trip
that wasn't
in the morning.
me. There's a skunk that lived on our route.
It's like a what, 5-minute drive, something like that, 8-minute drive.
There was a skunk that lived on our route,
dude. It was like 3 times. Like
it was a gassy skunk.
How do you rip ass every single morning at least 3 times in just such a short span of time?
I don't know how the skunk did it, but he was gassy every morning.
Liam, you're a skunk. You know that?
Thank you. You know what skunks do? They eat maggots for breakfast.
Okay, buddy. All right. All right. Okay. All right. You stink. You're smelly. You're smelly.
That's fine.
You smell. You smell bad, dude. You smell bad, and also you're small.
Says a maggot.
Fuck.
The smallest thing I can think of.
Yeah, they are pretty small. What about like a flea? You're like a little flea.
Do you remember grades? We would go to the library, the local library, and that fucking librarian, that old ass bitch, would put on a flea show.
What?
Do you not remember that?
No.
We'd go to the local library as a kid. And then this old bitch that ran the library. Do you remember her?
Okay.
She had like short hair.
Have some respect.
She had like short hair. Do you remember her?
Have some respect, first of all. She's not a bitch.
She's a.
Yeah. I think I vaguely remember because I used to go there a lot.
Yeah.
Like when it was really little. Yeah.
So she would open up a shoebox and say, "This is our flea show," and we just had to pretend that there was fleas in there going through a circus, but there was nothing.
Oh. I do remember that. She just opened it up, and she's like, "They're really small, but trust me." Oh, he's going through that, and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
That was the lamest thing.
I was like, "Are they really in there?"
I saw that same show like 5 times.
I was like, "No, for real though. How do you keep them in there?" They got to get out when you open the lid. You can't train them. I don't think.
How are you not itching?
They're on you right now. They escaped.
But that was the dumbest show.
That was fucked. Did she have little like obstacles in there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a little ring, a little ramp and shit.
Uh-huh.
And it was. I don't know if she like played a sound. I remember there being noises all associated with it. Like,
really?
I don't know if she did this.
That might have been.
There was like a soundtrack.
Okay, either she did it. It's unlikely that they just played like a soundtrack because we would have been like, "Why are you playing noises?"
It's so unlikely that anyone else in the world has done that. She probably sat at home and was like, "You know what? These kids are gonna love a flea show."
I don't know, man. Like, but we were locked in when she started talking about the damn fleas. We're like, we were
literally locked in a tiny room in the public library. Do you remember that room?
We were quite literally locked in the room. Yes.
Yeah.
They were not letting us go anywhere.
It was that tiny room, like by the entrance of the library.
Yeah. You go in and it's like to the right.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I remember being in there, like a lot of times.
It felt like you were in like your grandparents' house
like
with
they
the
wouldn't
wood
let
vinyling.
Me go. At your grandparents' house?
Because there was just like wood vinyling on there.
Yeah.
It looked like the 70s inside of a public library. I guess that shows how much money they have.
Yeah.
We're just ripping to shreds a public library.
They're doing their best. And like she made something entertaining with like almost nothing for free. And we're like, what the fuck was that, dude?
What did that dumb bitch do?
You're making noises too? Shut the fuck up, bitch. Just absolutely dragging. Quite possibly like the sweetest like lady who was there.
That is true. Nah.
We're like, oh, fuck you for entertaining us.
That was condescending.
You old hag.
If you're poor, at least admit to it, you know?
I think she was...
I think that was an admission.
Yeah, she didn't deny it at any point. Yeah.
Would have been funny if she would have said, the library couldn't afford real fleas. So you guys have to pretend.
That would ruin the
the
whole point of it, you know? We had to be like... It's like when you're like riding in the car and like you're imagining like a guy like jumping on the rooftops and all that shit. It's the same thing with the fleas. We just had to be like, oh my God, he did a sick flip.
It was silent, sorry.
Damn. Yeah, I can't believe I was a good sounding one.
That was.
I'm gonna have to listen to that one back a couple of times. Just revel in my work, you know.
Did you do you remember Big Dickin' in the library when you were real young and you would check out the biggest book?
What do you mean? Big Dickin' in the library as a kid? I hate that sentence. I just want to throw that out.
I'd be Big Dickin' in the library, being like, I'm smart.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I was Big Dickin' it all the time.
I was Big Dickin' everywhere. They're like, damn, that kid has a really big dick.
Yeah, you think they're looking at the book.
Yeah.
And you're like, they think I'm so smart.
No, but you have a gigantic cock.
That's gross, man. That's a kid. Dude.
It's me.
Stop.
It's me
Stop.
as a kid.
Yeah, but it's gross.
You can sexualize yourself as a child.
You can't. You can't. Dude.
It's legal. It's me.
Yeah,
it's like I masturbate right now. Technically, that was a kid's penis at one time.
Oh, dude, why even say that? Why say that?
But it's me. It's myself.
Like, I get that, but saying it once was something, like...
Yeah.
I don't matter.
You used to be a kid.
Don't touch me like that, man. Come on.
No.
Fuck.
Did you ever check out the biggest book that you could find in, like, the fiction, the nonfiction section?
See, I don't remember actively doing that, but I probably did.
Yeah.
You know?
I did it a couple times.
And that felt really good?
I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to read this in a week.
Everybody... Yeah, you'd give a time frame, too.
Yeah.
Because that was highly important at how fast...
We had to check it back in.
You could read, you know? I feel like with any book, though, like as a kid, you're just like, yeah, I'll probably finish this in like a day, maybe 2.
Yeah.
You know,
I
could finish it like in an hour if I tried, but, you know, I've got other stuff to do.
I got this other book I'm reading at home, Stephen King.
Stephen King, you probably haven't heard of him. He writes like 1,000-page books. You know about it?
It's all about how long the book is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he writes about 600-page books. That's a little mediocre for me.
Yeah. I read them in like 4 days.
Yeah.
Maybe less, 3.
Now, 1,000-page books, that's where I'm about at right now. That's really intriguing me. 1,000-page books are really intriguing right now.
Yeah, it's like, if I have school, then it takes me a little bit longer, but when I'm on break, I swear, I do that in like a day. I whiz so fast, actually. I'm telling you, I whiz like really fast.
Really fast.
Oh, man, that was me.
Man, if you have a lisp and you like read in your head in a lisp... I think your head voice also has a lisp. That would be funny.
I feel like your head voice probably matches like
what you
always
right?
sound like, but at the same time, there are people who like don't know that they have a lisp, right? Like they just talk and they hear everybody else saying words, and they somehow just think they sound the same.
If you have a lisp and don't know it, you probably have a mental lisp.
Hey, I can't explain it to you. I can't tell you how they don't know that they have a lisp, because they've always just sounded like that, you know?
Yeah.
And nobody's been like, oh, you sound dumb as hell. Why do you sound like that? Until somebody does. I feel like that's how you find out. They're like, you can't pronounce words right.
Yeah.
And they're like, fine.
Did you have any lisp or anything like that?
I don't think so.
Neither did I. We're not losers.
Go, dude. We're not fucking losers, dude. Yeah, I love a good library, man.
I have not been in a library, except for filming the sketches that we filmed in public libraries.
Well, we tried to do one, but that
no, we went to a second library. Remember, we went to a university library.
Oh yeah. That doesn't really count though.
Still,
I feel like it doesn't count because, like, who actually checks out books there?
That's
People
true.
just go there and study. It's like, why do you have all those books? Nobody's touching them.
We should just burn all the books in America.
Where even is the desk to check out a book?
Probably at the front.
The front of which floor? They don't have people stationed at like
bottom.
You're the bottom.
Shut up, maggot.
Okay, dude, I'm not a maggot. Okay,
Maggot's a cool nickname too. It's tough.
It's not.
It's tough. There's a lot of strong syllables in there.
Hey, yo, maggot.
What other letter to start off that word would be a fun nickname?
It wouldn't be. Okay, I'm stopping you right there. There's no other fun letter.
What letter would be to start off that word maggot? What would be a fun one to call somebody as a nickname?
Maybe Waggot.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Wow, really nice thought. Maybe that would be really cool.
That would be a really cool nickname.
Stop! You're acting like that old bitch from the library. Stop it.
Hey, Brandon, look at this little shoebox I have.
I got something
There's your maggot buddies in there.
Where are they? What'd you do with them? Oh, good stuff. Yeah.
How was your week?
I already told you it was pretty good. That's how we got here.
You know, every time I say how was your week, I'm just asking for the next thing on your list of things to talk about.
I want to know what you want to talk about.
Okay.
I want to know what you want to talk about.
So I've been doing a cool new thing with my penis.
This is what I've been waiting to hear.
Yeah. I've been doing a cool new thing. Everybody can do it. I don't know if I'm the only one to do this.
See, I'm intrigued because you're saying anybody can do this.
Anybody, except for ladies, obviously.
You said that, well, unless they have a lady penis.
Yes.
But yeah, you only told me before that you've been doing a new thing with your penis.
I've been doing it for about a couple years.
Okay.
But
you're just now talking about it.
I'm just now, yeah. I'm being open and honest with everybody.
Right.
So, you know how hairs...
I'm intrigued, yeah.
Hairs will be around the head of your penis, and you have to get those bad boys off.
Are they like long hairs? Or
yeah.
Around the head?
Yeah, like they get tangled up in your penis.
Wait, okay, hold on. You're going to have to give me a little bit more.
I guess you don't have longer hair. Maybe this is a long hair issue. Especially when I had super long hair. That was like when the hairs would go down to your penis, and then they would wrap around the head, and you have to get those hairs off.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I can see that being an issue, but like I keep it like pretty short down there.
Yeah, me too. It's hairs from my head.
Hairs from your head?
Yeah.
What?
Everyone has this issue where you have to take off hairs off the head of your penis every now and then because they get a little tangled.
Okay, why? No. Why? From the head of your penis, the hair is coming from the head of your penis. I don't have hairs growing on the head of my penis.
No, the hairs from my head.
Okay, but how are the hairs from your head getting on your penis head?
I don't know. Maybe like toweling off, you get one down.
This happens often?
Yeah, like at least every other day.
Okay, yeah.
It doesn't get tangled every other day, but I find hairs down there every other day.
You can go on. I will.
Okay.
I'm gonna stave off any questions.
So sometimes it gets looped around and it's kind of like stuck there, and you have to kind of like pull it to get it out. But before I do that, I hold it up by the hair, and I kind of make my dick hang itself with a noose. And then I drop it, and then I take the hair off.
Man, what the fuck?
You never do that?
No, I don't think I have the original issue in the first place.
I think you need to grow out your hair and see what happens.
Like, my hair, like, yeah, it's not that long. So, yeah. So I get that, but...
Like, would this go... you have a tiny penis. That would get on me.
Okay. All right, dude. First I'm a maggot, now I have a tiny penis.
I'm joking.
I do.
Your dick is like a spaghetti compared to a strainer. It's way too big to go into anything.
I have a small penis, okay? Stop.
Your dick is like linguine compared to a tiny little colander.
I know. It's like angel hair pasta, dude.
Angel hair still can't fit through the colander, baby.
Dude, you've seen my penis.
I don't think I have. I'm not really.
No, you haven't.
I've seen, I have once, but it was a flash. It was like a pah.
Yeah.
You've never seen, actually you have. You've seen pictures.
Have I?
Of my penis? Yes.
Yeah, maybe one. It's been a while, though.
Yeah.
I don't want that to change.
I think I have that same picture.
I don't want that to change. I don't really want to run it back by any means.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've never had this original issue in the first place, but...
You need to grow out your hair and see what happens.
I don't think... Like, I just can't believe that hairs from your actual head are just somehow getting tangled up on your dickhead.
Yes.
Like often. Like,
do you want
this
me to check
happened...
now?
No, not really.
I'm not going to pull it out. I'm just going to see if there's any on there. You can kind of, like, feel for them. I should just pull out a cube and show it to you.
I don't see how this is...
I don't have any on right now.
This is such a recurring issue where you have now gotten the... Like you've had the idea to just... Okay. All right, dude. Oh, my God.
I sniffed my hand.
For anybody not watching the video on that, he just was groping up his balls and then sniffed on his hand.
Yeah, you were down
afterwards. Okay, like on your own time, man. Like, not when there's a camera right
when
here.
There's a camera, it's funnier.
Oh, my God.
No, it doesn't smell right now. I showered right before you came.
Don't go back. Don't go back for seconds.
I showered right before you came.
I don't care. It's just the fact that you're doing it, you know?
Yeah, I understand. But you don't love me.
Yeah, correct. Dude, you hang your penis.
Yeah, it's funny.
You hang your penis.
It's funny for me.
Like, I'm glad you get a kick out of it.
You don't do any little jokes for yourself?
I mean, sometimes, but most of them don't involve my penis.
Dude, what kind of joke? A
large majority.
Can you think of a joke right now that you only do when only you are around?
Does it have to involve my penis?
No, it can be anything.
Dude, honestly, that's such a good question. I don't know if I'm going to be able to think of anything, though. Like, I know there have been things where I've done it just because I was like...
That's funny. Yeah, it's amusing. Like waterboarding yourself in the shower.
Yeah.
With a wash rag?
I have done that.
Yeah.
And I thought that was pretty funny. You know? When you get into it, too. And you're like...
And you make yourself wait as if you're being held back.
You got your arms behind your back. That just people might just call that a kink, I think.
No, I'm not hard or anything.
It's just a joke,
it's
though.
Fun.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I'll try to come back next week with anything, like any specific examples, you know? Mm-hmm. Or maybe I'll just try to go out of my way to do some little jokes for myself.
Yeah, it'll make your day better.
I'll treat myself. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
Just like when you're in the car and you just like jerk off or something. I don't know. Whatever makes you happy. Whatever's a fun little goof for you.
Fun little joke is just jerking my cock off in the car. It's for me. It's a me day. It's a me day.
It's funny.
Yeah. Dude, do you think you've ever seen anybody like just jerking off in their car?
No, I've never.
Yeah, I don't think I have either, but it has to happen, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's not...
I find myself, like, I put my hand down my pants when I'm driving sometimes and just set it there.
Well, yeah. But that's not jerking your cock off.
Correct.
You know? Yeah, so I found this little article. Apparently, like, Joe Rogan posted something about how, like, he just found out that, like, there's 3 times the amount of water that's found on the Earth's surface that's trapped 400 miles like below Earth's crust. Okay, and so apparently this is related to like something from the Bible. The quote I have here is, "In the second month, on the 17th day of the month, on that day, all the fountains of the great deep burst forth, and the windows of the heavens were opened." So they think that like the great deep bursting forth. That's like the underwater oceans that like came up and flooded, like Noah building the ark. Yeah, but I always thought it was talking about my balls and how much my cum was bursting forth. Just to get a cum joke in there for you.
Thank you. Well, that's our 3. We've hit all 3 of our things today.
We definitely have.
Yeah.
Did we talk about cum before?
No, you hit the 3rd one right there.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's good job. We hit all 3 of them.
How you been feeling about that lately?
Oh, it's fine. You know, some people like to be a bitch.
Okay, yeah. So you're doing great. You're doing fine.
I'm doing fine.
Okay, all right. Because I did have the person who told you that you have 3 jokes.
Yeah.
Did we say her name on here? Probably.
No. Let's not say it. It's
I'm
fine.
not gonna say. I just almost said it. Yeah, I had to stop myself. But she told me at work. She was like, "Yeah, I really liked that last episode."
Oh yeah.
She really enjoyed just watching you, like, I don't know, just be pressed like the entire episode. She was like, "He was so mad. It was so funny. It was so funny. He was so mad." Yeah.
So she's living her dreams right now? Do you think she enjoys working there?
Dude, tell her that she's not funny again. Tell her that she's not funny.
You think she enjoys working there and living her dreams?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I just thought I'd remind you, you know. But if she doesn't think you're funny.
That's fine. I get paid for it.
Do you?
I do, yeah.
Well, yeah, open mics, you know.
I
thought you were talking about...
real shows.
Well, yeah, shows. My bad. I thought you were talking about this for a second. And I was
no, I don't get paid for this.
I was like, yeah, you don't get paid, man.
Yeah, I get paid. You don't, but...
yeah, 40 cents.
No, I don't
get do an even split with me, man. Come on,
it's
where's
right.
my 20
There's some people
cents,
out here
buddy?
trying to live their dream. It's okay. It's all right that you
and you
don't have one.
We're just going to drag them for trying to live their dream and having a good time doing it.
Yeah.
We're just going to shit on them. Yeah.
Just having a good time with my buddy, having a good conversation, calling each other names.
Yeah.
Like
just
gay.
Talking about the cum in our throat and how gay the other one is.
Yeah.
You know. There's probably something about like black people in there.
Yeah. Right? They come too.
They do, Matt.
I think.
Maybe we just ended racism with that one.
Everybody comes.
Hey, guys. Yeah, you go to the KKK meeting, you're like, guys, black people come too.
Wait, what?
They're like, whoa. Are you serious?
I didn't think they did that.
I thought they were cumless virgins this whole time.
I thought that's why we were different. That's why I was so angry.
I was so pissed because they don't be coming.
I thought because cum was white. Huh, you learn something new every day.
So they have black cum. You're like, no, guys.
No, it's all the same color. What?
Wow. Huh? That's possible? Oh, man. Yeah.
Asians? Them too.
Them too.
The Jews don't come.
The Jews do not. Oh man. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool about all that water down there.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
What's going on in there, man?
I mean,
something's living in there. There's something in there, man. A lot of things, probably 3 times all the water that's in the above ground oceans. You know how big those are, man.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
How they get all that water down there, huh?
Sorry, I got cum in my throat.
Who put that water down there? You know, that's the question that I'm asking. Yeah. I was thinking so too. Yeah.
What do you think? Tell me the end of the joke.
I didn't really have a joke.
No, keep on going. Just keep going.
Yeah. So yeah, who put all that water down there, man? Who grabbed the fuck?
No, keep going. See if you can get anything.
Who grabbed the hose from the garden and put it down there? You know, who's been filling up the crust this entire time?
Crust? What do you do with crust?
Usually it's just my Uncle Earl filling up the crust. Fuck. The crust of the apple pie in my house at Thanksgiving when with his penis and he fills up the crust because like American Pie, you know, he puts his penis in it.
I think you really did go into deep on crust. I think you got something there. Keep on going.
Crust, like on my sandwiches, like can't you just take it off, man?
What else you got? There's a lot in crust.
Nothing.
Crust is a 5-letter word. What else you got?
I got nothing on crust, man.
Crust?
Just take the Earth's crust. Okay, Jerry.
The Earth's got crust? No, I was going more like...
Seinfeld.
I was going more Eddie Murphy.
What? That's your Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
Crust? No, I'll do Jerry now.
Yeah.
Crust? The Earth's got... I can't do it in my cadence while doing Jerry.
Okay, yeah.
Crust? What's the deal with crust?
Yeah.
I get it on my sandwich, and the Earth has it too. What's the deal?
Okay, yeah. That was good. I'm glad we made it through that.
Well,
there's no more on crust, man.
My mommy, she cuts the crust off my sandwiches, but not the Earth.
That was a really good one. That one would honestly be.
No, I think there's something here with crust. I think we need to stay on here.
That'd be like in the funnies, right? on a little newspaper.
That means it's funny.
Yeah. It's just like a picture of the Earth, and then a kid just like looking at it.
Mommy.
And he's like, "Mommy, take the crust
off." If you draw that up, we'll put it on a shirt.
Mommy, take the crust off.
Draw it up.
Mommy, I don't want the damn crust.
Do it.
Why?
Draw it like my rubber cookie one.
Why would I draw it, man?
Just draw it. I want to see it.
It's just going to be a kid pointing at a globe.
I don't think you understand the untapped market.
The untapped market of drawing shitty pictures and putting them on shirts?
Comic books and like newspaper funnies are out the window.
Yeah.
They're gone. People aren't thinking about them.
People just got to wear them now.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No one buys a newspaper, but everyone buys shirts.
Well, almost everybody, yeah. Most people do.
Everybody wears a shirt of some kind. So if we can put the Sunday funnies on a shirt, imagine everybody gets their own edition. So you have to meet other people to see the next edition.
Okay, yeah. Everybody gets a random one.
Yeah, we get like 30 of them.
But like bestsellers, you can specifically select that one. Like Mommy,
it's like a newspaper. If you don't buy it,
I'm saying
you can buy all 40 and have 40 of them.
We also got to make a profit, dude.
Yeah, this is going to be a profit.
So if we have some bestsellers that people are like, I really liked.
We'll talk about it.
I really liked this week's edition. Can I get that one? Can I get that old edition, right? And I'm going to be like, yeah, sure. I'll keep it up for a couple of months, maybe.
Draw it out and we'll see how it goes.
It's not going to be funny.
It'll be so funny.
That's the thing.
It'll be ironically funny.
Like, at least with your rubber cookie, like you got a kick out of like drawing like a penis
on a duck. Yeah.
And another penis or another duck sucking on the penis, right? But in mine, it's just a kid pointing at a globe.
And it's Mommy cut off the crust.
Well, yeah, he's gonna say that. But I don't like. Are you getting that it's just a kid pointing at a globe?
Yeah, it's funny.
It's supposed to be more visual than like anything else. Like it's on a shirt, man.
When you buy
it's a comic.
When you buy a shirt, a graphic tee,
it's visual, buddy.
What's on the graphic tee? It's like usually one or two things. It's the same thing.
You're usually one or two things.
Look at mine.
It has
words.
Are usually one or two things.
A salamander and a river.
You're a maggot, and also
words, salamander, river. That's 3 things. Kid, mom,
The mom's legs might be in it.
Yeah, her little end of her dress and her legs.
I'll put her fat dumpy on there.
You can
I'll put her cheeked up, little Disney mom action.
That would be fun.
And she's getting railed
by a rubber duck.
There's a rubber duck in there with his penis out. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna draw it up, man.
Speaking of Jews, we talked about it a little bit earlier.
That's got to be the best segue I've ever heard. Just out of nowhere. Speaking of Jews,
I figured out because I'm diabetic, but I didn't earn this diabetes. I was born with it.
Well, yeah.
I'm kind of like a Jew in my own right. I am the chosen one. I was chosen by God to have this.
Yep.
So technically,
what are you saying? What is saying?
I'm basically Jew, like Kanye would say.
I'm basically Jew.
I can't be anti-Semitic because I am Jew.
I am basically Jew.
Yeah.
So, okay, but I don't get the relationship. Like,
you have to be born
what parallel
into Judaism. You can't really convert.
Yeah, but you can earn diabetes.
Yeah.
So you're pointing out the difference, not the similarity.
You can convert, but you're not, like, ethnically, you're not Jewish. I'm ethnically diabetic.
You're emphasizing the difference.
Yeah, the race versus religion. You can convert to the religion of Judaism, but you're not ever going to be, like, truly Jewish.
Okay, but, like, what if somebody converts and then they have a child that's born?
It has to be the mom.
They're born chosen?
It has to be the mom.
Okay, but it doesn't matter. Like, what if somebody converts, right? And that set of parents, both of them convert, and then they have a child? Is that
actually? I don't know. I think
are they then within the community?
You have to have one real one. I'm not sure about that actually.
Okay, well,
I need to look into that so I can be more racist.
How are you a real one? You know, dude, I'm a real one.
Every time someone says they're Jewish, I say on your mom or dad's side, and if they say dad, I'm like, you're not technically.
You're like, come on,
you're not real.
Get real with me, really?
Yeah.
Your mom? Not even your mom's side? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, good for you, man. I'm glad you're basically Jew.
I am basically Jew.
That's so cool. That's so cool for you.
I'm gonna start standing on the side of the road.
What is this, man?
I don't know.
What is that? You're saluting as a Jew?
I'm gonna start standing on the side of the road saying I'm the real chosen one, and tell people that, like.
Okay.
Do you get the reference?
What chosen?
The Israelites.
One? Yeah.
Remember the Israelites we saw in California?
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah. You are the chosen one, man.
I'm going to start saying it on the side of the road, telling people that if you're diabetic in the non-earned way, then we have a birthright.
You do.
To the Holy Land.
The Holy Land of, what, insulin?
Yeah.
Free insulin? Fuck Big Pharma?
No, to go to heaven.
Oh, okay. Heaven, oh.
I don't know how I thought about this, but I watched, you know how when, like, a Dateline, they have the murders, like a woman murdered her husband, and then they have the guy that, and then there was DNA. The guy that talks like that?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
They did that for the invention of fast food for a show.
Wait, hold on. Okay, that's gonna be the hardest thing to say after you come. And then there was DNA.
That is pretty cool.
Sorry, go on.
You should do that.
Okay, so somebody did that for what?
Invention of fast food.
Somebody did do this.
Yeah, so there was like a doc. You know how like they reenact scenes and such.
Yeah. They did that. They're like, this is a reenactment of the
scene. Yeah, and they like narrated it with that kind of voice.
And
it was just McDonald's, Taco Bell, Arby's.
What? That's so wacky.
And then they had an idea. Roast beef on a sandwich.
I love roast beef.
It really enthralled me. It worked.
Did it?
Yes, it got me to be interested.
Honestly, those reenactments, like, they do go hard.
They do.
Even though it says it's just a reenactment, I'm like, that's exactly how it fucking went down.
I pictured it like that.
I'm like, that was so good. And the guy with the voice comes in, and you're like, fuck, what? What?
And then they had...
There was DNA, dude. Are you kidding me?
And then instead of having like people that were related to the victim, all they had was fast food historians. That's what they were labeled as.
What? That's not an actual job. You can't be real with me.
It is.
No, that's not a job.
He was hired to be a fast food historian.
Fast food historian, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
all right.
Apparently Arby's. You know how everyone's told that Arby's stands for roast beef?
Well, yeah, like that's their like
Yeah, it doesn't.
Big thing or whatever.
It doesn't. It doesn't Arby's doesn't stand for roast beef RB.
Oh, well, yeah, it's not spelled RB, so.
No, but it's supposed to be like a cheeky little joke.
Mm-hmm.
To be like, Arby's, roast beef. It's actually whatever their name, like Rightly Brothers or something.
Oh.
So it was RB for Rightly Brothers, and then it was Arby's.
Then they just also happen to have roast beef.
Yeah. And the way they found out about this in the
You really did learn something.
I did, yeah. The way they went over this within the reenactment, they were like, what should we name our restaurant?
Yeah.
Rightly Brothers. Arby's.
Arby's. Our B's.
You're RB.
RB. Those are my initials.
RB.
Or RBs.
You should go by that, Arby's. That's a cool nickname.
That's so like I had some people call me that in high school for like.
Did you?
For like a month maybe. I don't know. It was like a couple months, something like that. I didn't like it, dude. I did not like it
Arby's.
at all.
That's a fun nickname.
It's not, dude.
You're beefed up.
I got that roast beef.
You're a roast beefcake.
Check my shorts. I'm packing that roast beef, baby.
You're what's the remnants of your foreskin are all roast beefy.
Okay. Come on, man.
As you've gotten older, have you noticed they got a little bit like at the top? It kind of gets a little bit more flared out.
Hold on. I just want to say, you really, the remnants of your foreskin are like roast beef. You just said that to me.
Yeah.
Why would you say something?
I wasn't saying about you. I was a joke.
No, but it's just gross. It's been more flared out.
Yeah, like it kind of like elongates a little bit the older you get.
I don't think so, man.
Mine has.
Either I'm not paying enough attention, or you're paying too much attention.
I might be paying too much attention.
You might be,
because it kind of like flares out a little bit now.
Yeah. Have you tried?
It's like a little rose.
Have you tried just like grabbing it a little bit and then like rubbing it off? Maybe. Maybe that'll help, dude. Just getting a little.
I'll try that.
Just getting a little grip on it.
Lotion it up, get a little elasticity back.
Yeah. You probably only need like 2 fingers for it. So yeah, just gotta rub it off.
A little maggot penis.
Okay, done. Man, I'm done. I'm done with these gross ass comments. Oh. Yep.
Anyways,
Jinx, man.
Shout out to all the haters.
Yeah, shout out to our one hater. Keep watching, buddy.
We got 2 technically. One's a real life hater.
Actually, yeah.
He doesn't have any dreams and likes to kill other people's dreams.
That is true. We've got the real life hater. Don't really care. Our online hater. If you're a real one and you hate us enough, you'll be here at the end. So I want you to comment something about my roast beef penis, please.
Yeah, he said tough listen last part, and I said which part? Interested in his answer.
Yeah.
And he never responded because he's a piece of shit.
Right. Like, give us something there.
Yeah, you got to tell us what's your least favorite part of our dynamic.
They're just,
is it Brandon? I can get
cheeky.
rid of Brandon.
Okay. All right, chill out on that. Just going to say they're a little cheeky, man. They're not going to give you everything in one go. You got to work a little bit harder, man.
Just tell us which part you don't like, and then we're going to lean into that.
Also, just don't forget to say roast beef in there.
If
you don't say roast beef, you're not the real hater, and I'm never going to reference you or acknowledge you or think about you ever again.
Give us a little wink by commenting roast beef.
And you're also blocked. So
I'm never going to block them. I love the haters.
Dude, if they're not a real one, gotta block them.
All right.
See
you next week for episode 45. This has been episode 44 of the Shower Party Podcast.
Isn't your dad 45?
No, I thought yours was.
No.
All
right.
45, the number of Brandon's favorite president.
Oh my God.